Yells!
Real Gaming XP, making you a bigger, badder YouTuber.
Hey guys, how you doing? JColeman here, aka they call me Rabbit. Bring you a little message. Excuse me. I know a lot of you guys don't know what's going on. You're a little upset, a little pissed off. JC, why did you shut down RGX? Why are you closing RGX? Why you leave RGX? Guys, I didn't leave RGX. No one's leaving RGX. There's 5 channels there. Real Gaming XP, the main channel. You got that. You got Reloaded, you got MMO, GFX, and Sports. And who could forget, Devers the Great, Idle. Now, keep in mind, guys, RGX, the first mistake we made, and get a little closer. First mistake we made is we made 5 channels. We're too spread out. Okay? So, therefore, we weren't getting the views, we weren't putting out it just wasn't working, put it that way. We're spread too thin. Okay? Nearly 200 directors, you know, and we weren't barely putting down 30 some views on some of the channels. Main channel is popping off, still is popping off. However, we could use more comments, we could use more likes, we could use more everything. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and a lot of people have a lot of questions. They probably, you know, they're ringing me off the hook on Skype, and I know I've been avoiding, I haven't been on, and there's one good reason. I've been collecting answers. I didn't have very many answers for you. I still don't have all the answers. However, I do have a better outlook on it, and I know there's a lot of people that's upset. Now, guys, keep in mind I've been on YouTube for over a year now. I've accomplished a lot, in my opinion. I made myself a background tonight. Not only was I the owner of JColeman 0824, over 3,000 subscribers, over 100K upload views, and I know there's a lot of people better than that. Not to mention, I was a director for TGN FPS. Yaush Partner right now. My channel, my personal channel is a Yaush Partner. I'm a partner with Yaush. I owned a network. Still do. RGX. Still own RGX. And co-owner iRep Legacy, who's also been with me every step of the way. I met him back in July, and we've pretty much done everything together, except for this. You know, we've signed, me and iRep both, we've signed with Machinima, TGN, and Yaush contracts to be partners with every single one of them. You know, I founded RGX. I thought of RGX. I was the very first person to create RGX or even think of RGX. I got to give big shots out to Azov's Kira, who in the beginning was my first co-leader, along with Tokyo Sandblaster. Actually, Tokyo Sandblaster was my first. Kira was my second. And, you know, but at the same time, the reason I made Kira co-leader is because he busted his ass for me. You know, he basically made all the logos. He did everything he had, you know, all kinds of stuff he's done for me to get the network started. And I haven't forgot you, Azops. I will do something for you, and that's why, you know, no matter what he did, you know, everybody gives him a hard time because he shut down the first RGX channel with almost 1,000 subscribers. Keep in mind, he pretty much helped me build that channel and build all the graphics, build everything we've ever done on that channel, okay? Well, those two, Tokyo Sandblaster and Kira, like to fight and whatever. Mainly Tokyo kind of took it out on Kira, so I booted Tokyo. Later on, Kira got to acting up a little bit, liked to kick people from the chats and stuff, so I cut him loose. Meanwhile, we had a pretty good, what we called a rep, or a rep leader. And what a rep was in RGX back then was a representative. iRep Legacy, funny, his name kind of matched, was a good rep leader. Okay, so I went ahead, and I liked how he acted. I liked what he did. I liked his personality. Made him a co-leader. Okay. RGX kept going and kept going. This was back in July. July 4th was the day that we opened up. I'm not going to say that RGX is closing, because it's not. RGX will still be where it is right now. Nothing's happening. The main channel is going to stay intact. Reloaded, MMO, Sports, GFX, Idle, they will all remain exactly where they're at. You are free to upload. You are free to be there. No one's stopping you from leaving if you'd like to leave. No one's going to make you stay. Completely up to you. Okay? The reason I'm doing what I'm doing, and let me explain to you first what I'm doing, because I know a lot of people is like, oh, you're leaving. I'm not leaving. Okay? I'm just simply trying to find the best thing for everybody. Okay? I've never ever just thought of myself. The whole entire year that I've been on YouTube, not one time have I thought of myself. This is the first time I've thought about myself even a little bit. And everyone's freaking out, mainly because I have a little more power now than I ever had before. I made a chart to explain to you a little bit better on why I'm doing what I'm doing and what it's all about. Now, RGX. Let's see if I can get you to see this. Yeah, let's see if I can get this in focus. Hopefully I can. Okay, as you see. Okay, broadband TV. At the top. Nobody's bigger than broadband TV. Broadband TV gave Machinima its power to partner people and do what it does. Broadband TV gives TGN their power to partner and do what they do. And down here, you got RGX, okay? Not a bad position. TGN basically partnered RGX, okay? Now, when someone comes to me and they have the requirements of 1,000 views per day, RGX has to go over here to TGN Network Manager and say, oh please, Network Manager, will you please partner a guy for me? Please. And then that Network Manager, if he agrees, says, okay, JC, we'll go ahead and take him up here, take him to TGN. At that point, it's up to TGN, if they choose to, put them in with broadband TV, put them in with broadband TV. Okay, so, you see what I got to go through there. RGX, if I choose to partner, have to send it to the Network Manager. Network Manager in turn sends it back to TGN, and TGN sends it to broadband TV. Okay, so RGX, way down here, has to go all the way up to TGN through the Network Manager, and then TGN comes up to broadband TV. Okay, keep that in mind. So broadband TV gives Machinima its power, gives TGN their power, and TGN gives RGX their power, okay, to do what they got to do. But if I want to partner, I have no say-so whatsoever on the requirements. If TGN says it's 1,000 a day, it's 1,000 a day. I have no say-so. Now, I know I've kind of haven't been 100% truthful. You know, I kind of acted like, oh, we're, a network on its own, or we're partnered with TGN, or whatever. It's BS. Okay, I just try to sugarcoat it for everybody. RGX is under TGN. That's why your ID says TG, TGN, whatever. The same as a TGN director. If you're with RGX, you're considered a TGN director. Period. Okay, not an RGX one. You're not. Okay, you're not an RGX director. I mean, you are. We don't have to. We don't have to promote our TGN. We put them in our box. Whatever. Now, Vision TV. Oh, let me keep in mind, RGX, while I'm there, I have cruddy network managers, people trying to come at me from all different angles, you know, I got to give a shout out to Tommy though. Tommy, you're my boy, always will be. Thank you very much for everything you've done. That's why I gave you the snowball. I appreciate the work you've done for me, and I really want to do something for each and every one of the CMs that did what they did on RGX. I really hope everyone stays, because I have plans for each and every one of you still. I'm coming back for everybody. I just need everyone to kind of stay put. Don't get to make too many drastic moves. If it was up to me, I would love to see you keep uploading to RGX, and then when the time comes, I'm just going to kind of take everybody from RGX and put them somewhere else. Okay. Now, I had people constantly coming at me, you know, and they would so-called say, well, I'll do this for you, and you'll pay me X amount of dollars, you know, for certain things, which had my back against the wall. I'm not going to say what it was for, whatever. The thing about it is, RGX Warrior went to Broadband TV. He got lucky. They gave him basically a CMS license, okay? He comes back to me, directly back to me. He says, JC, I can get you out of your headache. Okay? Not only did I have that problem, okay, and IREP, you're my boy. You always have been, you always will be. I don't know exactly why things worked out this way. I think both of us didn't really know it was going to get this far. But I have my name on the main channel and on RGX Fame. Okay. IREP made MMO, Reloaded, GFX, and Idle. 4 channels. One day when I was at work, he didn't ask. He said he was going to surprise me. Fine. Okay. I didn't think too much of it then. When we were prompted to get partnered, you know, the first thing I thought was, okay, well, I only have 2 channels. He has 4, and I'm the owner. You know, how's this going to work? Then the network managers, everyone said, oh, it's fine, don't worry, no big deal, you know, nothing can happen. I had a little bit of a scare the other night, and I thought for sure that, you know, I was going to lose RGX, or basically, even if I didn't lose it, I was still worried that, you know, basically, how can I put this? Basically this way. If IREP decided he wanted to do something with those 4 channels, there was nothing I could do to stop him. Not saying you would, good buddy. Not saying you would, but let's be honest. I wouldn't have minded if he owned 2 channels out of the 5 or 6. I can deal with that. Or hell, 50-50. I've been okay with that. But 4-1, I can't deal with that. You know, I work too hard. I put too much into it. I just can't. I can't go that route. I can't. Even if I know, even if I got his word saying nothing's going to happen, it's still an uneasy feeling to the owner. Okay, to know that anytime someone gets a little upset, not saying that you were, but just saying if you decided you were pissed off at me for any reason, you know, or you just were tired of being co-owner or anything, you could have took those 4 channels and been on your merry way. You still can do that. Those are IREP's channels. There's nothing I can do. Those are his channels, you know. So, doesn't mean I'm not the owner of RGX. I own the name. Okay, I own the main channel. You know, when you go in for network partner, they look at the main channel. They don't look at the other little hubs. And not to mention, those channels were partnered under the RGX ID. TG, TGN, RGX. That's my ID. Okay? I am RGX. Okay? Now, keep in mind, guys. Excuse me, my computer just crapped out on me. Keep in mind, guys. I plan on doing something a little, you know, pretty big, pretty drastic. RGX Warrior, he gets this CMS license, which basically gives him the power to partner. You know, he didn't have to come back and tell me a thing. He could have opened this up, started this whole thing, left me behind. But he came back to me and said, JC, I know you're having a headache with RGX. You got 4 channels that don't belong to you. You got people coming at you for money. You got people doing this and doing that. I can get you out of that. I can get you away from that. You know? And even if, when I see people coming at me for money, I probably could have not paid it, or, I felt like it was for other things other than what it was said to be for. Therefore, I felt like my back was against the wall. Like if I didn't pay it, something bad would have happened to RGX. Even if that's not the truth, that's how I felt. Okay? If that makes any sense. Anyways, I made another little diagram to show you where Vision TV, okay, which I am a co-owner of, me and RGX Warrior, we own that together. And he didn't have to let me do that. He could have been on his merry way and said, peace, see ya, bye. But instead, he came back to me and said, JC, you helped me get my partnership. You helped me get my banner up there, so I'm going to help you. Here's a diagram. If this makes any sense. Broadband TV. Vision TV. Okay? Put it this way. Vision wants to partner somebody. Guess what they do? Boop. Direct. Right to broadband. Cut out all the middleman. Vision TV has got the same exact license as TGN. The same license as Machinima. There's no difference. Let me tell you guys something. I could screen share with you right now. I don't think that'd be right. I'm going to keep it a secret. Well, not keep it a secret, but I'm not going to show you. I have a partner queue direct to broadband TV right now. Right now in my email from RGX Warrior. We both have the same exact thing. We screen shared tonight, and he showed me exactly how to use it. If I want to right now, I could put anybody I want on the partner queue. I could put entire RGX on the partner queue. The thing about it is, I can't put RGX on there. Warrior can't put RGX on there because it is owned by TGN. TGN is the one who partnered it. Because TGN is with Broadband TV, they won't step on each other's feet. That's why I can't partner the channels I have now. Maybe the main channel, because it ain't technically all the way through. It does have a banner coming from TGN, but it's not all the way through. So maybe. But I think the name is dying. I think the name has died. It doesn't have that pop, that feel that's going to pull people in my opinion. So, I think, me and Warrior talked about it today, I think that we're going to open up another gaming network. Now, Vision TV is going to be vlogs, reviews, news. It does have a gaming channel, but it's a channel, it's not a network. Just like TGN can partner networks, guess what? Vision TV can do the same thing if it feels, it's ready. It's not ready yet, though. It just opened up, for crying out loud. That's why I just need time. Vision TV could in turn be the next TGN. It could be the next Machinima if all goes well. It got the same license. We can partner someone just like TGN can, just like Machinima can. For example, my good old buddy Evil Laz, finally, we've been together since day one, but I had 19 subscribers, you had 30. You showed me everything that I knew in the beginning, back in the Dazzle, Roxio days, whatever. I finally got you partnered. Finally, I appreciate what you did for me too. You helped me out of a bind. Not to mention, Gamer74360, you've been me forever, bud. Forever and ever and ever. Me and Warrior got you partnered today. Juiced, all your work, all your graphics, everything you've done, detail graphics, all the shields that you designed for us. Thank you for all the backgrounds, everything you've done. We were able to get you a partnership again, because I know your channel got hacked and everything that happened. And it was as simple as putting their names on a list. No requirements. We didn't have to worry about that. I mean, there are requirements, don't get me wrong. We have a certain number that we can do under the requirements. Later on, that number will grow, but we don't want to do what Vexen did. Vexen screwed it up for a lot of people. They did exactly whatever they wanted to do, whenever they wanted to do it. They got the same license that we got, and they ran with it and went crazy. We're not going to do that, okay? But we got the same power. Now, any of you guys out there, if you owned RGX and you had to go through the act of Congress to get someone partnered, I got to go to my network manager. Hopefully he puts it on a list he don't forget. And then hopefully he gives it to TGN. Hopefully the man at TGN decides to put it on the partner queue of broadband. Hopefully. You know. Not under the requirements. Right at 1,000 per day, and there was no budging. Okay. You don't have to do that. I can open a folder right now and put your name on a partner list right now. Oops, that easy. I'm not going to do it. So don't come at me. Don't come at me. Don't come at Warrior like that. I mean, we're working on it. Don't get me wrong. I know I look tired right now. I can see it in the camera. It's been a lot of sleepless nights, put it that way, past few days. But anyways, don't get upset with me, guys, okay? We're going to open up another network, another gaming network. I'm thinking of a name, but I kind of need everybody to sit tight, okay? We plan on taking the guys that worked hard. You think I plan on leaving you behind? You know? Infection, Dave, everybody, Dave, Luke, everybody. Abstract and Ram, they left me. I know Ram didn't leave me. I know Abstract didn't leave me. I'm just kidding, guys. But, you know, you got all worked up. And it's hard to explain exactly what's going on in typing, so that's why I'm doing this. We're up to 22 minutes now. I think that's good. So, guys, if you have any questions, hit me up. If you were me, you would have done the same thing. I'm only looking for the next best thing for us. That's it. Stay put. Stay at RGX. Upload some videos. Okay? Comment on some videos. Give me time to put this together. And I promise you, there is a new home for each and every one of you. And hopefully that home has a banner on top of your channel. Okay? So stay put. Relax. I got you. It's coming. Relax. Okay? I love each and every one of you. I promise that. I would not be here. Warrior would not be here. Nobody would be here if it wasn't for the ones that worked hard. And I know that. I know that 100%. That's why I feel like I need to repay you. I can't repay you with what TGN was going to give me. I can't do it. I can't. Who knows if you're even going to get paid? Who knows if I could have done anything for you unless you were at 1,000 views per day. Okay? So guys, I love each and every one of you. Stay at RGX. Upload some videos. I'll be back for you. I'm not leaving you. I'll be in Skype every night. Okay? And you'll see. I will be there every night. I'll do some work on Vision. I'm still going to be on RGX. The channels are still going to be there. I created it. I'm not leaving. It's mine in spirit. I can't leave it. Okay? I'll even upload it there to make you feel better. Just to show you I'm still here. Okay? So don't worry, guys. Do your thing at RGX. Stay put. I promise I will be back for each and every one of you. If that's what you choose to do, if you choose to leave me now, that's up to you. But guys, if you got any questions, I'll be here. They call me RabbitX. And I'm out.